guys, good morning. Good morning, I actually don't know how to vlog. Did I just say good morning, everyone? It feels like, I'm on a stage speaking to people, but anyway, good morning. And I don't know if it feels good to be back, but I think it feels good to be recording again. But yes, I'm back, and I hope I'm not lying, and I hope that I'm truly back. But I think I'm back because I've been away for like maybe almost a month. Maybe, I'm not sure. But yes, I had exams. I was writing exams and working at the same time. I could not juggle everything together and try filming. Funny thing is, I even started a vlog before my exams, and then the day that I started, the day that I started the vlog, I think the day that I started the vlog, I fell sick. Like, it started as a joke, like, I was just, it felt like just headache. And in fact, when I left my house for school to study that day, I was very okay. Nothing was wrong with me. And then I got to school, I started feeling like slight headache, and like, maybe it's just an headache. Maybe it's just a headache, it will go. And before I knew it, I took like pain relief. And the next morning, I took pain relief. I had a shift. And I went to work. And then I got to work. I could not even, funny how I was just starting in that particular place that I went to work. And more, I could not even like stand. I remember we went out, and the only thing on my mind was, can we just go back home already? And like joke from work, my colleague at work had to like take me to the hospital, and I just realized that I've been looking away all along. I don't know why I've been looking at my curtain, but anyway, I just realized that, and then from work, I went to the hospital, and that was how I stopped vlogging, because by the time I got to the hospital, like, I don't know how the hospital works here, but in Nigeria, in Nigeria, sometimes they don't even do tests for you. They just pack drugs for you and everything. In this place, when I got there, they just, they checked my temperature, did everything, and they said, my temperature was too high. I was exhibiting COVID signs. And yeah, I took COVID test, and then at that point, they gave me pain relief to like just, they give me a particular drug, and my temperature like came down in like maybe in like an hour or so. And they just told me I did the COVID test. In fact, they didn't do the COVID test there for me. They gave me the kit to go and do it at home. And you will not believe that they just told me to continue taking the pain relief that I was taking, and that I needed rest. And that was all. And guess how many hours I spent in the hospital? I got to the hospital around 6 o'clock, and I got home like 10:40 something that night. It's funny. Anyway, I got back home that day, and I treated malaria. I'm too Nigerian. Even like when you have a headache and cold in Nigeria, it's like you have malaria. So I treated malaria. I completed my malaria dose, and yeah, and I was in bed, not bed rest. I was given a note to like show to my lecturers and my employer. Luckily, it was already like the last week of lecture, so nothing was going on again. As a matter of fact, all my lectures were like concluded already. I didn't have any other lecture going on, but I had like assignments that were going to be due. I had like an essay and a group project that I'd already told my team members that I was going to volunteer to conclude the project and do all the finished work. So I felt like it was going to be unfair to like now tell my team members that, I can't do this again, when I already said I was going to do it. So the 4 days rest that I was given, I spent the 3 days doing my assignments, although I was able to like send a mail to one of my lecturers to ask for an extension, which she actually did. She gave me an extension for the deadline, and I was able to do everything. And I got better. And I resumed back to work, and exams started, and I could not continue doing YouTube because I had to put my head in one place. Juggling exams and work, it was a whole lot, and Yeah, but exams are done now. I wrote my last paper yesterday. And my village people worked overtime yesterday. I woke up very early yesterday morning to like revise, and for that particular course, we use like laptops. We do everything online. Not online. We have like in-person lectures, but we do all our assignments, pop quizzes, midterms, everything online. And we're going to also use like systems like a laptop or iPad. We're going to use shared devices for our exams as well. And I woke up in the morning to revise, and my laptop was not. It was coming on, but it was. I think he could not recognize my hard drive. Maybe by the time my husband saw it, he said maybe my hard drive had moved or something. So I think my hard drive shaked, or he was not having like a good connection with my head first scatter. Sure, I was able to get a laptop to use for my exam, and yeah, the exam went well. Funny how I had it in mind, like not even anything. That laptop is due for a change already, and I was just waiting to like conclude the semester to change the laptop because that laptop is old. I've been using that laptop since 211, and it's even heavy. Like it's too heavy already. Like it's old generation laptop, so I need to change the laptop. I'm going to fix it because nothing is wrong with the laptop, so I'm going to fix it. And I have like stuff on the hard drive I know, so I'm going to fix it. But anyway, I feel like I'm talking too much, but I haven't seen you guys in a while, and I said to come and show my face. And by the way, as you can see, I got a microphone. I don't even know if it's connected and working, but the green light is on, so I think it's working. But anyway, I'm not working today, but I have to go to places. Like I'm going grocery shopping. I'm going to my workplace to drop a paycheck. There was a mistake on the paycheck. That paycheck doesn't belong to me, so I'm giving them back as a good immigrant that I am before police come and carry me. What else am I doing today? I think that's all. I'm not sure if I'm going to the mall. I had plans on going to the mall, but I don't know yet. I'm going to check my account balance. If it permits going to the mall, then I'm going to go to the mall. If not, I'm only going to go grocery shopping. So yeah, I'm going to go have my bath and I'll come back. Ignore the way I look, but my hair is... Bye. See you guys. So I'm done dressing and I'm about to leave the house. I'm going to stop to drop the paycheck first, and then I'm also going to stop at the thrift store. There's this top that I wear to, like, I feel like I wear that top almost every day because that is what I wear to work, and I go to work like almost every day. So it's funny because you might see me in the morning and I'm wearing a particular clothes, and then at night I'm wearing the same clothes from maybe 2 days ago. I don't wear the top every day. Like I have like other tops that I shuffle in between, but like I really like that top because it is very, very free, and I got it from the thrift store. And I don't know how bleach stained the top. I don't know how, but I just noticed that it has like patches in like 3 spots, and that patch can only be as a result of bleach. So I'm going, and the last time I went to the thrift store, I saw that they had like 2 other of that same top, although they are the same color. But do I mind? No. I don't see any to explain to anybody, oh, why. Oh, it's not the same top. It's actually like, I'm not wearing yesterday's clothes. It's just that it's the same type of top, but I don't know if you get, but I really like the top, and it's really like, it's big on me and it's super comfortable to work in. So I'm going to I hope that I still meet the 2 that I saw in the thrift store the last time I went to the thrift store. So I'm going to pick up that 2 from the thrift store, and I'm going to go to the mall. I need to get sunscreen, so I'm going to Sephora to check for sunscreen. I have a sunscreen that I use at the moment, but the sunscreen that I use has like a very oily finish, and winter is over. We're already in spring. In fact, summer is fast approaching already. So I need like a sunscreen that has a matte finish. And I'm hoping that I find in Sephora, because the ones that I see in Superstore and other like drugstore, they don't have like matte finish. They have the same oily finish that this one has. And I'm trying to be consistent with using sunscreen. At the moment, I still don't do the 2 hours reapplication. once I apply the money, that's all. But now that summer is fast approaching, I'm trying to do and stick to the 2 hours reapplication. So I want to get like the one that, you know, will make it very easy for me to want to reapply, because I don't like the way my face is so greasy and I'm sweating and all. So I'm even hoping that I get like a sun stick that doesn't have an oily finish. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do at the mall. I'm going to Sephora, and from Sephora I'm then going to come back to Superstore to get a grocery, and I'll be back home. Yeah, I'm also supposed to return my friend's laptop that I used yesterday, but I don't know where she kept her phone. She has not been responding to messages, so I don't think I'm going to be able to return the laptop today, because I have to like know where she is for me to be able to carry the laptop along with me. So anyway, I'm going to be leaving the house I need to check what time the bus is coming, but I think I'm gradually free from wearing winter jackets. Yesterday I went out, although I held my jacket, but I did not. Yes, I went out yesterday, but yesterday when I was going to work, I didn't wear my winter jacket, although I held it because I knew that I was going to like be cold at night. But the weather was super okay, and according to the weather forecast, we're going to have like really good weather this week. I think there's even a day when we're supposed to have, I think 18 degrees or 20 degrees, I'm not sure. But yesterday when I went out, it was 16 degrees and the weather was super, super okay. Because these days, when I'm wearing my jacket and I'm walking, I start to like, not like I'm sweating, but I start to like feel this, I start to feel it up already. Like, I feel the heat. So, and I don't have like a spring jacket that is not thick, like a jacket that is not as thick as this one. So, I'd rather not just wear a jacket at all. Pray for me. But yes, that's it. I feel like I'm talking too much. So we're gonna be leaving in a few minutes. I'm gonna check what time the bus is coming.
Give me sounds cute. Come sitting, I'll be reminiscing. Gave no reason.
So I just finished at my workplace now, and I'll be going to the thrift store. The thrift store is not so far from here, so I'm just going to trek there. And yes, I'll see you when I get to the thrift store. I'm back in the sun. It's the funny view.
Tears all they deepen. Sometimes I felt like crying. Sometimes life was exciting. Hell, I hope I won't forget. Memories stuck in my head. It's really over.
So I just finished at the thrift store, and now I'm going to the mall. I was able to find the top. The day that I came, they had like 2 of it, but today they had just 1. So I bought one, and then I saw one other one that's like a big top, so I got that one too. And now I'm heading to the mall.
I misunderstand since I've been blind. I'm dead to the signs. Thought I had lost. Come to find that I dodged a one straight bullet. You'll never be the one I can count on. No way, I'll never be the one you want. And that's okay. It's really over.
That's not gonna work, is it?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Because it has like a white color.
It does, yeah. It has a pretty bad one. That's really the only one that's specifically a matte finish.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's... Yeah. Oh, that's too bad.
Okay.
Better.
Yeah, actually more better. Like, it doesn't even show
Yeah.
something. I think I'll go for that.
Okay.
Nights are getting colder. Thoughts of getting older. You'll never be the one. Oh, I know you see it. Oh, I know you know it. You'll never be the one. Next time, same story. Even then, it's still gonna be done. A1 recipe before it gets stormy. And the outside might look strong, wrong, but it's long gone. Time to let go, so I put it in a song. What's done, it's done. It can't be undone. So
I just got to pastor. At this point, I'm actually tired, and I just want to go home to sleep. I'm getting cold. I just want to sleep, basically. I'm so tired already. The annoying thing about coming here is you always need like $1 coin to get a cart, and I never have a coin. Now I have to go to the customer care to tell them to please come help me get a cart.
Thank you all very much. Have a good day, okay? Take care.
Hi,
Bye.
excuse me. Can someone help me with a cart?
I'm sorry, there's a price checker outside. Just ask him to open up a cart.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Hi. Can you help me with your cart, please?
Oh, customer service will have to keep.
Oh, they told me that there's someone here to help me. Okay, bye.
Take a card, so he'll be back.
Okay. Thank you.
Calmly sitting, I've been reminiscing, gave no reason. Tears all they deepen. Times I felt like crying, times life was exciting. Hell, I hope I won't forget. Memories stuck in my head. It's really over. I misunderstand since I've been blind. I'm dead to the signs, thought I had lost. Got me find out I dodged a one straight bullet. You'll never be the one I can count on. No way, I'll never be the one you want, and that's okay. It's really over. Nights are getting colder. Thoughts of getting older.
I actually just got back home since morning that I left the house, and I was able to do all the things I wanted to do. Thankfully, I did not just, go out in vain. And for the first time, this is the first time that I go to buy groceries, and I do not waste unnecessary time in the store. Like sometimes I go to buy groceries and I'm spending 2 hours, 3 hours, and you're wondering what I'm buying, because even myself I'm wondering what I'm buying. But today, like, the only thing that was not on my list that I bought was probably eggs, and that was because I forgot. Like, I did not buy anything out of my list. Funny, yes, true, for the very first time. And I did not waste time. I just bought what I wanted to buy, and I got out of the place, and I'm home. I think I'm going to do like mini haul. I don't know if it's all like, I'm just going to show you guys the things that I bought, basically. And yeah, that's it. Bought 2 of this. This is just like already diced coleslaw and all, because throughout this month, like, because the month is already coming to an end, throughout this month, I was just eating whatever I had. Like, I didn't care about what I was eating. Like, I don't think the only fruits that I had fruits this month, but I was not intentional. Like, I used to be like, for the past few months, I was very intentional about the things that, for a couple of months, like since like January, February, I've been very particular about the things that I eat. But you see, this month of April, I was just eating anything. Like, I did not even care. Yeah. So I'm trying to get back to minding what I eat. So I got tomatoes. I like these tomatoes. There's this taste that it has that I cannot even like explain the taste, but I like the tomatoes. And I bought the Roma tomato as well. I normally would buy the one that I would pick myself and put in like nylon myself, but that one was already out of stock, so I just bought this one. I bought some seasoning as well, basically just onion powder, ginger powder, pepper flakes. Like, I took my pepper flakes to work. Thyme. Like, the thyme that I bought is like grinded thyme already. because I have time. But I just bought this one because it's already in powdery form. Garlic powder. I bought 2 of these as well. Pepper. Spring onion. Cucumber. Basically just things that I need actually. Like the other stuff that I'm just too lazy to bring out. They're basically just things that I need. And all these things that I've bought, they're supposed to be like from now till the end of May. Yeah, hopefully I don't buy anything, but that's it. And I don't know if I'm going to be signing out now. I might make banana cake, banana bread later this evening after I've like had a good rest, and maybe grill my chicken as well. But I'll try to like season up the chicken now and like just wrap it up. So I'll see you guys.
You'll never be the one. Oh, I know you see it. Oh, I know you know it. You'll never be the one. Next time,
So the craziest thing just happened to me now. I was trying to vlog like whatever I was vlogging, and I just noticed that this my selfie stick was shaking. Guess what? It broke. Yeah. And the thing is, I wanted to actually buy a new one. When I ordered my microphone, I wanted to like get a selfie stick, but I thought that what's the point? Like the one I have is still very okay. But I wanted to buy a new one then because, you know, I wanted something very sturdy and strong because this one is not so strong. And it broke. So now I'm going to have to buy a new selfie stick. I think I'm going to buy that TikTok famous selfie stick because I think I'm just going to go for that TikTok famous selfie stick. I don't know when I'm going to buy it. It might be in the next 2 months, next 3 months. I don't know, but this one is broken,
reminiscing, gave no reason. Tears, oh, they deepen. Times I felt like crying. Times life was exciting. Hell, I hope I won't forget. Memories stuck in my head. It's really over. I misunderstand. Since I've been blind, blinded to the signs. Thought I had lost. Got me find out I dodged a one straight bullet. You'll never be the one I can count on. No way, I'll never be the one you want, and that's okay. It's really over. Nights are getting colder. Thoughts of getting older. You'll never be the one.